What is going on, everybody? Wally here with another commentary. Well, sort of a commentary, more of like a informational video, I guess. I just want to give everyone my schedule because I believe that if I put together a schedule and sort of keep to it, it will give me a better grasp on how I'm going to do the rest of my week and how I'm going to give you guys videos. So I got an idea from an individual in my stream yesterday saying that basically I should continue uploading daily videos, just to give you guys something to watch each day if you're interested, and hopefully increase the amount of exposure my channel gets. But at the same time, I also want to keep it kind of structured. I definitely don't think I'm going to do a video every single day, but I'm going to try to shoot for a schedule like something like maybe potentially like 5 videos a week, varying in length, of course, for each one, but most of them keeping with pretty much the same sort of idea or flair to them. So my kind of schedule kind of will look like this. I'll have one level BF information video, which is basically what I've been doing anyway. It will preclude to information on weekly meetings, recap from the event itself, new information that I might get and I want to give to you guys. If you say miss a newsletter or miss any kind of extra information that you want to get a hold of, you can always come into one of these videos. I'll also have links in the video for any information you guys want to get a hold of, the level BF forums, stuff like that. The second one will be a tip and trick video. I used to do these all the time back in BC2, and I really kind of want to get back into doing these because they were a lot of fun for me to do. It also gives me kind of a good idea of getting information out to you guys and as well as receiving information. There's a lot of good stuff in the community that individuals will bring to me, and I feel like that I have an opportunity really to expose some of those ideas to, I would say, a larger base of individuals, especially competitive players who may not know. And then of course at the same time I get information that I may not know. So it's a win-win. I hope at least it's a win-win. Of course, most of the tip and trick videos are going to be based on my opinion, and like I said in the past, they're not the proper ways to play the game. So don't take it as if I'm a professional player telling you that this is the only way the game is meant to be played. It's just my opinion on the matter. The third video a week will probably just be a general commentary, basically just whatever's on my mind. I know I used to do these pretty much predominantly for my BF3 videos, where I would just talk about whatever's on my mind. I would rant about something or tell you guys about some kind of information that's up and coming, or what I think about a certain map, something like that. If I get a good idea from, like, say, a viewer or an individual that, say, hey, could you talk about this for this week or something like that, I wouldn't have any problem doing that. It's definitely an interesting fact for me because I do just enjoy talking, and it is nice to see people's responses. It's nice to get a good conversation going with individuals. It doesn't really matter to me, it's all opinion based basically. So I know that I'm probably going to rustle some feathers regardless of what I say, but at times you get some pretty good conversations with individuals. So expect just a general commentary. Then the fourth video, and this is pretty much pertaining until when we get competitive servers, which I heard is sometime in spring, but will just be a competitive game. Maybe a highlight from a game, maybe the entire game, and with or without commentary. That one's kind of up to you guys in a sense. Do you guys want me to commentate on the match? Potentially, say, talk about setups, positioning, weapon setups, stuff like that, if you want to hear it. I'm not the best player to play the game, but if you do want the information, you're more than welcome to get it from me. And then the fifth video, which is kind of like between the two. I haven't really made up my mind, and it kind of depends on the information or what I receive, but basically it's a community commentary or a straight highlight. And basically the idea is to get either some raw footage from an individual, say random Billy 8919, something like that, and he wants me to do a commentary on his gameplay. So I would do basically just my generic commentary on whatever. I would talk to him a little bit, get a good grasp of who he is, that kind of stuff, what he does. Is he a competitive player? Is he not a competitive player? What is his favorite class setups? What does he enjoy about the Battlefield series? What does he not like about Battlefield? What does he think should be changed? That kind of stuff. It's kind of like an interview-based system. I kind of did something like this a little bit back in BF3, where I would interview a few of my teammates and just talk to them about, just ask them a series of questions. Basically would do the same thing, except I would just take out the entire interview portion and just do my entire commentary over it. The reason I want to take out the interview portion is it's not very articulate in a sense, and I have more control over the video when I guess I can just do my own thing for it. But I would still give the individual the proper exposure. If they have a Twitter feed, whatever, they have a YouTube or something like that, and they want me to promote it, I'm more than willing to do that. Not that I have like a huge following or anything like that, but I definitely want to help where I can. So that is definitely my initial goal. The second thing I could do for that video is if, say, no, I don't get any footage or, whatever, I could do a highlight of the week, which is just a highlight from recording of footage that I received. Basically, the information would be something like, Wally chokes here big time, gets turned on by, a random or a competitive player or whatever, and I'll highlight that and put it up, be like, hey, I just choked pretty hard right here. Just interesting things. Or like I have on my SkyDrive, I have this little EOD bot clip where I like drive through Operation Lockers and I get like a triple kill, just repair tooling snipers in their backs because they're oblivious. Stuff like that. I could do highlight videos like that. It's up to you guys really what you want to see. If I get the videos from people and I can pretty much tell you how to basically just give me the video. There's a great website called Dropbox, and it's the same thing I use for Channing. It's the same thing I've used for a few other people. Basically, they just drop their footage in there, and I download it, and then I just have the raw file, and I can do a commentary over it. That's the rough idea, basically. It's kind of the basis of what we're shooting for, or at least I'm shooting for. Potentially, at the same time, there might be some other videos, hopefully from my teammates. If they get those up going, I'm going to promote their channels as much as possible. But that's basically the rough, draft of what I want to produce in this channel. I'm not going to try to like plug everything and be like, well, check out my Twitter, stuff like that. But at the same time, if you guys, of course, want to be a part of that or have any questions to ask me, feel free. I'm definitely going to do my best to support the community, both the casual and the competitive side, as much as possible. That'll pretty much do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I know it's just straight jet footage, but I really enjoy the attack jets in this game. They're a lot of fun. I think at the end right here, I end up just eating complete crap and crashing into like a telephone pole. But that'll do it for me. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.